Part 2 of the spatchcock chicken. So we've just got our sweet potatoes, or I can't remember what these are called. I will find out. But these are like your New Zealand sweet potatoes, like a yam, I think. I want to say the curcumins or something. I don't know. What I'm doing is you put them skin side down, and we'll just let these steam off. Once they've steamed off a little, we're going to add some coconut milk, some coconut oil, some salt and some pepper, and just let them sit until we're actually ready to cook them. So we're just going to move those out of the way for now, let them steam off. So what you can actually do is add salt now, because that'll actually draw more water out, more moisture out, through a process called osmosis. Science, bitch. So I'm going to put those aside just to let them steam off. And we are going to remove that paper before they go into the oven, don't worry about that. Now we're going to move on to the red pepper dip. You want kind of a tablespoon of coconut oil in there. So this, we want to add the peppers and red onion first of all. Don't believe I've put this red pepper dip on. This is sort of a last minute thing, so I'm going to update the recipe in the file section later on. This is an optional. If you don't want a red pepper dip, you don't have to. So we're just going to start gently browning these off, softening them. Then we'll add the garlic. The reason we don't add the garlic yet is because we don't want the garlic to burn. We'll actually do this on a little bit of a higher heat. We're basically just sweating these off. Then we'll turn the heat right down, we'll put the lid on. I think I'm going to add more red pepper to that actually. Okay, turn that down a bit now. I'm going to add some seasoning, Himalayan salt, some black pepper, a little touch more black pepper actually. What I'm going to do here, keep some of this pepper for later. What I like to do is just chop this up at the end and throw it in. It just adds a different sort of texture. So you've got some raw pepper in there. I'll just add like a nice little crunch to your red pepper dip. Now it's time to add garlic. So once we've added the tomatoes, we're going to turn this on a really low heat. I'm actually going to add a little squeeze of the lemon juice in there as well. We'll turn this on a really low heat and just let it really slow cook. Then we'll get a little hand blender and we'll just blitz it up a little bit into a nice red pepper dip. Moving over to these sweet potatoes. Now you can see they've steamed off nicely, got rid of that moisture. Don't want soggy potatoes, you want nice crispy skins. Again, we're going to add some coconut oil. You've probably already seen this in the presentation that I've got on there, but don't be scared to use fat. Don't be scared to use a little bit more fat. Just give them a little mix around. The coconut oil will just melt off the heat of the potatoes. That's it for a minute before and give it another little bit of a mix. I'm going to add some salt, some pepper in there. We've already salted this, so we'll add some pepper in to these potatoes. And towards the end we'll be adding some smoked paprika. The reason I don't do it now is because these are going to go on a really high heat, and most herbs and spices will burn at a high heat, especially in the oven. So what we do is just put it on towards the end of the cooking time, sort of add our flavours then. Tomatoes in there. If you don't have fresh tomatoes as well, you could use half a tin of chopped tomatoes or plum tomatoes. You're going to add just a touch of water. A little touch of water, and then this is going on the lowest setting. We'll put our lid back on. Also got some coriander there, which we will be chopping up. I've just washed that there, but we'll chop that up and just throw that in at the end. And let's just give these potatoes another little bit of a coating. Just give them a bit of a helping hand. As you can see, I'm not scared to get my fingers stuck in and get them dirty. Well, not dirty, but you know what I mean. Right. That's part 2 of your spatchcock chicken. Red pepper dip, sweet potatoes. Just going to let the oven do its work for now, and then we'll be back for part 3 shortly.